Hello, my fellow Americans and the rest of YouTube. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. Sometimes you have to wonder. Something happened yesterday, and it showed me or demonstrated, I guess, possibly the lack of sophistication of the average American. Was over some people's house, never met them before. And they showed me a piece of paper. It was a list of a registry, a government agency registry for these people that provide a service. The details aren't that important. It's the whole picture that I want you to pay attention to. And these people thought that the people on this registry, their names, because their names were on that registry, that they were qualified, that their names wouldn't be on that registry. The government would not have put their names on this registry unless they were, really capable and good people. And I had to take a deep breath and let them finish. And then I had to explain to them. I go, well, I know a little bit about this. And to get your name on that list, you only have to do two things. One, you have to pass a criminal background check. So that weeds out the criminals. Or does it? And two, you have to attend a 3-hour orientation class. And if you do those two things, your name is now on the registry. That is, if you want to sign up and fill out all the forms so your name can be there, so the government can give your name to the people and the people can contact you for a service. They didn't know that. And I think it's all part of the lack of sophistication of the average American. That they put their faith and trust in government and they basically believe whatever government tells them. I mean, when you look at it that way, it explains a lot of what's going on in this country and why things are going on. Why they continue to go on. They just believe it. If the police has somebody in handcuffs, well, hey, that person must be guilty, otherwise the police wouldn't have put them in handcuffs. Right? Think about it. The government has your name on this piece of paper, so it means that these people must be qualified, otherwise their name wouldn't be on a piece of paper. You see, they have so much blind faith and trust that they lack critical thinking. They don't question. There's no discernment. And why is that? Is it because they weren't taught? Is it because they're too lazy to do the research on their own and find out these things? Do they not even think to ask the question? Oh, government person, you give me this piece of paper with all these people. Can you tell me how these people got their names on the list? What were the steps? I mean, just a little investigation. Maybe they're too busy, they don't have time to worry about that. And I think that might be the root cause of all the problems here. Or many of the problems. Can't say all, but many. Because people don't take the time to investigate, ask questions, do a little thinking, critical thinking. Maybe that's why so many people get flim-flammed and bamboozled and scammed. Because they just don't think. I don't know, maybe it's human nature. You know, sometimes I think about these videos that I put out, and some people might say, you know what, that TheRumpledOne guy, he's just a pompous ass. I mean, he's got something to say about everything. He's a know-it-all. But to me, it's not that hard. In fact, in the year 2016, I mean, answers are pretty much right there on your smartphone or your PC. Just jump on the internet, Google, just ask Google the question, and you'll probably get 1,000 pages hits of answers. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. I mean, do you realize how fast you can learn a topic because it's right there? You're not going to be an expert, but you might be able to learn enough of the fundamentals, the basics. At least you could understand things, and maybe if you want to put in the time and effort, you could become an expert. I mean, across the board, you know, trading the markets, prepping, running a business. I mean, just working on your car or truck, working with wood, construction. I mean, it's all there. Of course, it helps if you've got the tools and know how to use them. But I mean, it's not that difficult. It really isn't. It just takes a little time, a little effort. But the motivation has to come from within. But it's just this blind faith that seems to be the root cause. Blind faith in the government. But the thing is, on the one hand, you talk to people, they don't like politics, they don't trust politicians, all politicians are liars, yet they keep voting for the same ones over and over and over again. It's like they never heard of Albert Einstein and what he had to say about, you know, crazy. You know, maybe I'm guilty too, because I keep making these videos and I don't know if the point's getting across or not. But I guess the takeaway is, I've kind of been long-winded, is that just don't take for granted what some government official tells you. Don't take it as the gospel. Don't take it as true. Make them prove it. Make them show you. It's like, it's the law. What law is it? Can you show me the text of the law? I mean, just don't take it. Make them prove it. Make them show you. Because they work for you. Most of them seem to forget that fact, but they really do. We the people, we're the one footing the bill, paying those taxes. You know, yeah, they're busy, but hey, you're their boss. They seem to forget that. So remind them repeatedly. And while you're at it, wake up and smell the tyranny.